Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Chris from Strategy Beam, and today we're going to look at how to do specific keyword research to improve your business SEO and drive more qualified leads to your site so you can make more money. The first thing we want to look at is what keyword research is and how it works with SEO. This is really where the magic happens and where the rubber meets the road. So looking at keyword research and SEO, content communicates answers. People go to Google to ask questions. So as a business owner or a marketing director, it's your role to answer those questions with content that provides those answers. Google also relies on content to understand pages, and it's very important to understand that pages rank in Google and other search engines, websites don't. So you want to optimize content for specific search queries. Again, specific questions that people are asking. And as a business, you offer the best products and services to address those needs. And that just brings over to the fourth point, which you could argue is the most important point, is that your content has to align the questions, the answers, to the business needs of your search intent because your company wants to make money. So what is keyword research, and how do you find out what matters to your customers? Like we were talking about before, keywords match specific search queries that people type into Google. These are questions that people want to know, needs that they need to fulfill. And as these search queries, you can look at what the customer needs are. So again, user intent is above all else the most important thing for Google because they want to provide relevant information to combat Facebook, Twitter, Yelp, all these other sources that are competing with Google for traffic and ad spend. So you want to align this content with the goals of your company. Instead of just making content willy-nilly, you want to make sure that it's really driving towards conversions, that it's fulfilling your needs, that it's going to make you money so you can continue to make great content to answer questions that your customers are asking. And then you want to rank at Google because this drives qualified traffic. The higher that you rank at Google, the more likely you are to get qualified links and to make that money. So you want to look at keyword research as really a holistic approach to how you can drive qualified traffic to your site so people convert. This little graph shows just the three components of SEO copywriting, which is part of keyword research. We go into this a little bit more in another video, but I just wanted to throw this here so we could take a look at it. Going from left to right, there's customer needs. This is what people are asking. Your content, this is what you're producing to answer questions, and then business goals. This is what makes you money. So between customer needs and content is relevance. You need highly relevant content to get ranked. And then between your content and business goals is your authority. This is really what proves people that they could trust you. And then content marketing is that sweet spot between customer needs and your business goals. And as you build out that content, you want to make sure that that overlays. But right in the middle is SEO copywriting, which is key to keyword research. So here's an example. Whenever I build out a page, I always think about what people are looking for and what they're going to type into Google search. There's a number of ways that you could go around finding actual search queries from third-party, different tools and things like that. But for example, best Chinese food, probably pretty local. So I'm hungry, I don't know what to cook. Where's the best Chinese food near me? But let's say you're a marketer looking for a new laptop. You might go to Google and type in something along the lines of, I'm a marketer, what's the best laptop? And what this search query shows is that, one, you're a marketer, you need a laptop, and what's the best laptop for your needs? The same with dog food reviews. I have a dog, I need to get dog food, what's the best dog food? SEO reports, I own a business, I need an SEO report, what should I look for in that? And then gym workouts, which you see at the beginning of the year because people want to get fit, and they just don't know what to do. So these are informational, transactional, different levels, which we won't really go into today because this is a little bit more high level, but this is the starting point for keyword research. Then once you understand the questions people are asking, you start wanting to discover and unearth some of the keywords that you could actually use in the content to start ranking. So should you focus on long tail or short tail? Short tail keywords are things like Nike shoes, which are highly competitive. They have a lot of search volume, but they don't really show a lot of user intent. Long tail keywords are like women's running Nike shoes. It has more words in it, so people have to be more specific in what they're looking for. But because of that longer, being more specific, it shows better user intent. So short tail keywords have more search volume, but long tail keywords have better user intent, and also they have less competition, so you don't have to compete with the big guys as much to get ranking. So just as a general rule of thumb, I would recommend don't focus on search volume only, and always go for lower competition rather than high search volume. A lot of SEO copywriters, when they first start out, and organic SEO marketers, they tend to just look at the high search volume, but really that's the wrong way to look at it, because you want to look at user intent, and people pay you and they give your business money. Google doesn't, so you want to make sure that you're ranking for what people need so that they could convert. And here's just an overview, short tail versus long tail. With volume, short tail wins, but with everything else, every other metric that you could look at for verifying and validating keywords, long tail wins. So it's always better to really just focus on long tail keywords if you can. So how do you find these great keywords? Well, the first way you could do that is to take some very structured approach to finding the gold in the mountains. So you want to start with a base seed keyword. For example, you could do like travel luggage or something like that. You'd want to run this through SEMrush and even Keyword Planner, which Keyword Planner isn't great for organic, but if you're trying to do it inexpensively, then that's a pretty good tool. And then check keyword competition and search volume. And then you want to record all this in Excel and rinse and repeat. So here's an example with travel luggage. I just typed in travel luggage into SEMrush and I got a number of results. And you could see just down the line, travel luggage, traveler's choice luggage, best travel luggage, traveler's club luggage, best luggage for international travel, which actually looks really good because it has lower search volume. But the CPC, which is cost per click, you can use that as a metric to understand how competitive it is, because if you have more people searching for something, Google's going to charge you more to get shown. So you can use that metric as kind of a roundabout way to estimate how competitive it is. And then on the right hand side, we have related keywords. And one thing that you'll notice is down at the bottom too, is it's actually mistyped. So the volume, there's one G in there instead of two. So the volume is much lower, but the competition is way lower too. So that's one trick you could use in your SEO copywriting as you do keyword research, is to also think about any typos that people might frequently use and use that to your advantage. Then once you find this, just go ahead and write that into an Excel. Again, I use Google Docs just so I could share that across the browser and everything, but you could use whatever's best for you. You just want to write down the keyword, the volume, and the CPC, which is also just another way to look at competition. Then with this information, you want to go ahead and build out specific pages on your site, and using multiple keywords. I like to use about 3 primary keywords and 2 LSI keywords on each page, because I think this gives a pretty good footprint for Google to understand your content. There's also another way to do it, which is great if you're just getting started and you don't know how to do kind of that research from the beginning. And this is more of reverse engineering what your competitors are doing. So the way that this works is you look at lookalike websites. This is either websites that are like yours or direct competitors, and then you review their websites in SEMrush. And by doing this, you could pull in pretty valuable data from SEMrush to understand what keywords your competition is ranking for. And once you find these keywords, you identify them, and you want to look for low competition. And then you can write those keywords down in your Excel spreadsheet to start ranking and optimize. So there you have it, guys. Thanks a lot for your time today as we went over keyword research and SEO copywriting and how to do keyword research. Please go ahead and give a comment, like, and subscribe. Also, go ahead and share this with your friends because it helps us out a lot. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. My email is chris@strategybeam.com, and we would love to hear more about how you do keyword research or any questions that you have about this topic. Thanks a lot. Go out there, make some great keyword research, and write some awesome copy and make that money. Thanks.